As the holidays approach, people are preparing to whip up their favorite recipes and share their dishes with loved ones. But for some, heavy sauces, gravies, and unfamiliar foods could trigger indigestion, even without a chronic condition. Today, we welcome board certified gastroenterologist Dr. Roshni Raj, who has more. Doctor, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to talk about the holidays.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit more. I know we were going to talk about, is it EPI? You know, who is at risk for this and what are the symptoms?
Sure. So EPI stands for exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, and this basically means your pancreas is not producing enough digestive enzymes for you to properly digest your food. And what you can experience if you have this condition are symptoms that are very uncomfortable, like diarrhea, abdominal pain, sometimes weight loss, bloating, and these are quite common symptoms of a lot of different GI conditions, or even if you're just sort of overindulging during the holiday time. So it's not always easy to tease out what's going on, but if you are frequently experiencing symptoms like these, it's a good idea to talk to your doctor to see if there is an underlying condition, or you can go to identifyepi.com, which is a site that has a lot more information about these symptoms. But don't just ignore it. If it's really affecting you, it's happening frequently, talk to your doctor and do some investigation.
Okay, so when we're serving food around the holidays or we're eating food either end, what steps can guests or hosts take to, kind of prevent that and take control of their digestive health?
Sure. Well, I think taking control is a great way to put it, and you can really take control during the holidays. Many of us feel kind of out of control during this time, but doesn't have to be like that. First of all, these days, so many people have dietary restrictions or special dietary needs. It's really important and really just polite to communicate these to your host or hostess before the day of the event. Because, if they're preparing the meals and cooking, it is helpful to know if there's certain people who can't eat certain things. And certainly I say it's nice to volunteer to bring your own dish, to just ensure that there will be something there that you can eat and digest properly and feel well at the end of the meal. So that's one thing. Another thing that people do often before a heavy meal, or if they know they're going to go to a party with lots of different foods, they fast beforehand. This is actually a mistake. When we're fasting, by the time we get to that party or that meal, we're starving. We tend to overindulge and consume way more calories and more unhealthy foods than we normally would have. So I really recommend having a good solid base in your stomach before you go to one of these events to make sure that you don't overindulge and you can kind of stay in control a little bit more. And the last thing in terms of being in control of your health and your destiny is really not to ignore symptoms, to discuss them with your doctor. Bloating, diarrhea, abdominal pain, these aren't normal. Now, they can happen once in a while with certain foods, but if they're happening frequently, talk to your doctor and see what's going on.
All right, such great information. Again, really quickly, where can we go for more information on all of this?
You can go to identifyepi.com.
All right, Doctor, thank you so much for joining us this morning on Low Country Live. And we've got much more right here on LCL right after the break.